You know that idea you've had rattling around in your head? What if you could take that idea and turn it into a real income-generating business in just 30 days? And what if you could do it all with AI without ever having to write a single line of code?
So that's the big question, right? Can someone who's not a programmer actually build real software that people will pay for? And I'm not talking about some toy app or a little mock-up. I mean a real business. To see if it's really possible, we're going to follow the journey of someone who put this to the test.
So, to really dig into this, let's meet Jordan. He's a freelance designer, been in the game for 15 years. He's an absolute pro with design tools. But when it comes to code, nothing. Zero technical skills. He's literally the perfect person to put this whole idea to the test. Okay, so here's the game plan. We're going to walk through the whole journey step by step. We'll start with where Jordan's idea came from, how he made sure it was a good one, how he actually built the thing without code, then how he marketed it to find customers, and then we'll get into the real results after 30 days and finish up with the honest truth about the whole process.
All right, first up, the non-coder's idea. It all starts by turning a personal frustration into a solid plan.
You know, like so many great business ideas, this one started with a simple, daily pain point. Jordan's project management was just a total mess. We're talking messy spreadsheets, email threads that went on forever, and a Google Drive that was a complete disaster. It was clunky, it was causing him to miss deadlines, and he just knew there had to be a better way, because no tool out there was really built for how designers and clients actually work together.
Okay, so having an idea is one thing, but this next step is absolutely crucial, and it's the one most founders skip: validating it before you build. Honestly, this is where most new businesses die, by wasting months building something nobody actually wants. So, is this idea any good?
And this is where AI just completely changes the game. Jordan basically just dropped his raw idea, a client portal for designers, into an AI platform. And the AI did all the heavy lifting. It analyzed the market size, it checked out the competition, it even figured out what people would probably pay. What came out the other side wasn't just a hunch, it was a validated, data-backed business concept.
And the numbers that came back, they were staggering. The AI found 3.4 million potential customers, just freelance designers, in the US alone. All of a sudden, Jordan's little frustration didn't seem so little anymore. That's a massive market opportunity, and it instantly de-risked the whole project.
All right, so the idea is solid. Now we get to the part that honestly still kind of blows my mind. Building without code, taking plain English and turning it into a working app.
This is it. This is the exact prompt Jordan used. Just look at it. There's no code, no tech speak, no database schemas. He just described what he wanted in plain English, like he was talking to a person, a simple portal to handle projects, files, and deadlines. That's it. And from just that simple paragraph, in less than 2 hours, the AI spit out a real, functional web app. I'm talking a full designer dashboard, a file upload system with versioning, a separate portal for clients, automated email reminders, and secure logins for everybody. The core product was working before his day was even over.
But here's a super important reality check. Having a cool app is awesome, but an app isn't a business. Not yet. This brings us to the next critical phase, actually marketing it and finding customers.
And this is what makes a true end-to-end platform so different. It doesn't just stop at building the product. It takes everything it learned during that validation phase, who the customers are, what they care about, and it builds the marketing materials specifically for that product and that audience.
So what does that actually look like? Well, check this out. The AI generated a custom landing page designed from the ground up to convert visiting designers into trial users. It wrote social media ad copy for platforms like Instagram and LinkedIn. It even created a whole email sequence to nurture people who were interested but not quite ready to sign up.
It even laid out a super clear, actionable marketing strategy for him. Think of it like a bullseye. You don't just start blasting ads everywhere. The strategy is to start smart, right at the center, with the most dedicated users in niche communities on Reddit and Discord. Get that crucial early feedback, make quick improvements, and then you start expanding outwards to things like content, partnerships, and eventually paid ads.
Okay, so the product's built, the marketing plan is ready to go. What actually happened? Let's look at the real, tangible results after just 30 days.
When you actually see this on a calendar, the speed is just insane. Days 1 and 2 were for validation. The next 2 days were the build. By the end of the first week, his marketing website was live. The next couple of weeks were all about getting out there, talking to people in communities and getting feedback. And by week 4,
he had his first paying customers.
So what does first paying customers really mean in dollars and cents? It means between $145 and $735 in monthly recurring revenue. Look, he's not buying a yacht tomorrow, but this is real recurring revenue. The business is profitable from month one, and the foundation for growth is there.
Okay, and this brings us to maybe the most important part of this whole thing, the honest reality check. Because while all of this is absolutely possible, it is definitely not effortless.
You've got to understand the partnership here. The AI is not a magic wand. It brings the tools, the data, and the incredible speed. But you, the entrepreneur, you still bring the judgment, the strategy, and yep, the consistent effort. The AI is a powerful co-pilot, not an autopilot. So let's be totally honest about what's still on your plate. You're the one making the final calls. You have to listen to those first users and actually improve the product based on what they say. You have to put in the work to execute that marketing plan every single day. And yeah, the risk of failure, it's still there. AI massively reduces the risk, but it doesn't eliminate it.
And that right there, that leads to the single most powerful takeaway from all of this. What AI changes is not the amount of effort required to succeed. What AI changes is who gets to attempt it in the first place. A year ago, this was impossible for Jordan. Today, he can build a real software business. So I'll leave you with this one final question, and this one's for you. If you could build the perfect solution to your biggest, most annoying daily frustration, what would it be?
If this has got your gears turning, here's how you can actually see this stuff in action for yourself. There are resources where you can watch a complete guide, attend a live workshop to see it happen in real time, or even just start a free trial to validate your own idea. It's the perfect way to find out if your frustration could be the exact solution someone else has been waiting for.